raise 'em high, feel the fire, clinking glasses, lifting higher. One more toast to the ones before and the legends we're making forevermore. We're the Bourbon Legends, let the spirit flow from the Rick House walls to your front row. Every drop a story, every sip a crown. We're Bourbon Legends, come gather round. Come gather round. Come gather round.
Welcome, everyone. Yes, it is Thursday night, and you know what that means? Means there's a football game on because it's fall. So, hey, I don't care if you're streaming this from your phone or an iPad or a computer. You have your football game going on over there. It's just the Cowgirls playing. They're probably not going to win. Anyway, welcome to fall. I mean, it's close enough to be fall. The wife, after Labor Day, she has to take everything that's fall and put it out. Pumpkin spice, latte crap, you know, it's all out. Anyway, talking about fall, let's fall into Roger Randall here. What's going on, Roger?
Looking forward to tonight. Tonight's going to be fantastic.
Yes, I think tonight is going to be great. You know what? It seems like every week it just gets better and better. It's going to be hard to top Monday, though. That
Yeah.
off the wall Labor Day show that brought in, what was it, over
They're at
60 or 70?
more than that. They
More-
started
more
out at
than that.
55 subs. The Old Glory YouTube page, for all those who weren't there, Old Glory's YouTube page, it started out and it was at 55. We brought it up to that point. But after our show, they're now at 123 subs.
Wow.
And for that, they were very appreciative of all of our hard work in getting their sub count up. They sent us single barrel out of barrel number 187 of the bourbon for us to give
Awesome.
away tonight.
Giving it away. I thought they sent it to us.
No.
Me and you.
No. We're gonna. It's all about community. Remember, community, being legendary, giving it to others.
Okay. All right. Well, not only are we going to give that away, Roger, you know, we also hit a milestone last week. It was our 300th sub to the channel. Hopefully we go beyond that. Did we ever say what we were going to do when we got to 500?
Oh,
We talk about that when we get closer.
you
But
guys can put in the comments what we need to do at 500.
for the 300th sub, we are also going to give away that Peerless store pick out of Indiana there that I had when I was at Peerless last October. Fantastic bottle. And you know what? Since this is a short week, and now we're only one more day from Friday, from the weekend, I think I'm going to give away an Elijah Craig bottle as well. So we're going to give away 3 bottles tonight. And here's the cool thing. We're going to try something new tonight, okay? So we're going to do, on StreamYard, they have an automatic little generator deal. And so what we are going to try, I'm going to try to set this up right now. All you have to do to enter is hit #win. And it should auto-generate everybody's entry in. And at the end of the night, we are going to give away those 3 bottles. So we're going to do it in that same order, I think, Roger. We're going to do the old, go ahead.
We need to remind everyone, I know that Carlos is streaming this on his channel as well. in order for you to get entered into it, you have to jump over to our channel, subscribe, and then hit #win in the comments. You can go back to Carlos's, but just that's the way that we can do it. We can't generate from his
No, can't generate from his YouTube page. And so yeah, you have to jump over on ours, hit subscribe, and then that way you can make a comment on YouTube, because I'm not really technically savvy. I've spent all day just trying to figure out how this could be streamed to both places. So, but we're going to give away those 3 bottles. We're going to give away the Old Glory. We're going to give away the Peerless, and we're going to give away the Elijah Craig.
Is there any details on that Elijah Craig?
It is, but I've got to walk over and get it. It's
well,
just right over there. It's just I believe it's just yeah, it's an Elijah Craig bottle. It's never been
Yeah, okay, we'll take it.
Yeah. It's not the
Father
C923 if that's what you're thinking now. All right, hey, let's get into some news so we can bring on our special guest tonight. All right.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to that.
First of all, we're going to see what's going on here in the world of news. You know, Toasted Barrel from Michter's has been released.
Yeah, that's interesting because they haven't had that for a long time.
3 years, as a matter of fact.
And, you know, if someone's happened to be by the Michter's facility in the next month or two, I think they're going to start making it available there in their little gift packs or in the single bottle thing. So remember, at Michter's, you go there in the morning, at the morning drop. If you don't get that, come back right before lunch, and they have another drop. And they've been doing that every day this whole year.
Now, it comes in at 86 proof, Roger, and the price point is $110. What do you think about those kind of stats?
Typically, I would be a little leery of it, but it is Michter's, and Michter's is the kings of the lower proof and having tons of flavor, tons of life. So I'm going to give it a try, because 110 is a little pricey, but every other Michter's I've ever had has always been a lower proof, and it's always been really nice, except for the barrel strength rye, but it's only like 110 proof. So
right.
And
well, they're definitely not hazmats, and since I know a little bit about donut making, you know, the less ethanol you have in it, the more flavor you typically are going to have. That's why when you go and you do tastings, a lot of times, you know, they have a little drop of water, you know, little eyedropper. You can drop it in there, kind of helps bring out those flavors. And in this one, you know, they're saying there's hints of honey and citrus and of course toasted oak. And who doesn't like toasted oak?
Well, no, it's got all the things I want, so I can't wait to try it, because, you know, again, it's going to be hard to find. It's going to be distillery only and limited on the market, but I think it'll be a popular pour for people, and to at least try it. And if anybody's had any of the toasted barrel finish before, Matt, Tom, Jack Black, you can let us know what it's like. But I'm pretty sure that if it's Michter's, they don't release it unless it tastes pretty damn good.
Right. Now, speaking of news that happened today, I know me and you were talking on the phone earlier. Heaven Hill opened up their distillery today. And that's big news. Not surprising. I mean, it's already been running, but it's, I guess, open to the public now. I guess they did that intentionally because of the Kentucky Bourbon Fest. But coming from, you know, over there in Heaven Hill, they've got that new Unity bottle. I want to say utility bottle. Yeah, new set, guys. I can't see with my glasses. I can't see with them off. I got to be like perfect angle. But anyway, Heaven Hill is dropping their limited edition because of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. That's why they're doing it right now. And they have only made 4,000 bottles of this. And look at that proof point on it, Roger. That's our favorite number, I think.
107.
107.
Yeah, a little snippet. Today I saw the grand opening, and they were having people go through. And I think they have a spring, was it Spring, Heaven Hill Spring River, the spring distilling plant. The new one,
Spring Hill. Spring
Spring
Hill.
Hill, Spring Hill. They have a special tasting for just that, and it had 4 different bourbons that are brand new for Heaven Hill. I thought it was kind of interesting. So
Nice.
if you're going there, get up there. The tickets are available now for the distillery tours, and they'll fill up quick. I guarantee that.
Oh yeah, beautiful facility. Now this bottle here, it's just the regular old traditional mash bill. I guess the reason why there's a $225 MSRP on it is because there's only 4,000 bottles. So
Yeah, give me the. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because it seems like all these bottles, especially around the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, are at least $200 or higher. So,
well, if I have 225 in my pocket and I see it for that, it's probably coming home with me. Same way with this next bottle. If I see this, and I know one gentleman, I don't know if he's on here tonight. I haven't been looking at the comments. Mr. Bortner picked this one up today, and it is the Heaven Hill. I'm sorry, Maker's Mark Cellar Aged, and it's the 3rd release. So I know they're already out there, but they're going to be dropping tomorrow at the distillery. So if anybody is watching this that's going to be there tomorrow, imagine there's going to be a little bit of a line there in the morning.
I'll bet it's a beautiful place to line up, though.
Oh yeah,
They've got.
and I think the weather's supposed to be a little bit damp, so they might need to take an umbrella too.
Umbrella out there and just sit back and relax. But it's a beautiful grounds if you ever get a chance to go to Maker's Mark facility and do their tour, or at least even go into the tasting room.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorites. Hopefully we'll get to do a pick there one day, Roger.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Now, going back to Heaven Hill, you remember this old guy named Beam that used to be a distiller there? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Wow.
Parker
Where's he
Beam
been?
is back in business. He's come out of retirement, and now he's moved farther west, dang near into Missouri.
Well, and that's real close to Memphis.
Yeah, it's very close. It's right there in that I don't know what do you call it. There's a little spot there in Kentucky that you have to like cross over into Missouri to get back into Kentucky. I don't know. We're not doing geographical things tonight, but yeah, Parker Beam from Heaven Hill now is back, and after 20 years, he decides he's going to get back into the bourbon business. And Roger, this is all brand new distillate. This is not sourced. This is directly from their operations. 40,000 barrels is what they start out with, and now that was the first year of distilling, which was 4 years ago, and now they're up to 60,000 barrels a day for a bourbon that I dare say most of us have never heard about.
A year, 60,000 barrels.
A year. What did I
say?
What did I say? A day. No, that would be a hell of a lot of distillate.
Yeah.
But hey, for a bourbon that you've never heard of, that's quite a few barrels that's been sitting there for 4 years, you know?
Yeah, from what I understand, when they decided to do this project, they have a group of customers that they've been distilling this bourbon for. They bought the barrels back from them.
They did
a 2-for-1 thing. So they'll make 2 barrels and take one of theirs so they can produce this product, which is a good idea. I think it's a cool project. And
is that kind of like I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today or something?
Yeah, I think it's a wimpy plan of distilling and opening a label, you know. I like it.
And finally, talking about close to Memphis, close to Tennessee, the Nashville Barrel Company has announced that they're going to be opening a new showroom location. They're just slightly off of Whiskey Row there in Louisville. If you've ever been to the Nulu area where Nulu has their facility or showroom, I guess you would say, that's where they are going to be. You know much about Nashville Barrel, Roger?
Oh, they've always been a blender, and they've always sourced a lot of stuff from MGP, Ross and Squibb. The big thing I know with them is they've done a lot of single expressions that they release for each state. So like they did one for the state of Arkansas, for Mississippi, everything else. Those were really popular, and then I know people that have gone there and bought a lot of barrels from them, a lot of
Hmm.
bottles.
Sorry, guys, I'm having a little trouble with my mouse tonight. My mouse is not playing nicely with me. Anyway, so that's what's new in the world today. I know you're going to be inundated over the next 3, 4, 5, 6 days to a week of Kentucky Bourbon Festival videos and commentary and whatnot. So we're not going to touch on that unless our guest next wants to touch on that. If he wants to, he has the floor. He can do whatever he wants. Everyone, we're going to bring in now our special guest. Hold on, no. Technical difficulties. Everyone from Whiskey Corner, Carlos. What's going on, Carlos?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. We're doing good.
Awesome.
What's going on in Florida today?
Temperature's getting a little bit cooler, let's just say, for Florida. But before we start, guys, I gotta, I always gotta say it, so we could actually kick this off right?
Okay.
So that's all. Cheers. Want to cheers with y'all?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drink. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm losing my voice trying to do you. Go.
I love it.
Oh me, yeah, we're glad to have you on, and we want to welcome all of your guests from your channel over here to our channel. It's a pleasure to have everybody here. Maybe we can give one of your guys or gals a bottle tonight. Maybe.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'd like to.
There's
awesome. Nothing I like more than giving away bottles, except maybe getting a bottle myself.
I know.
Yeah.
That's always good, but there's a certain feeling that you get when you give somebody something and they enjoy that as well. So that's really cool too. But you guys said, do we want to touch on the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? I'm a little salty because I was supposed to go and I couldn't last minute. So feeling a little bit of that FOMO, like we're gonna get all those videos, like you said, like stuff down our throats. And every time I see a video, I'm like, oh, I should have went.
That could have been me. I could have been the one standing in line forever in the pouring down rain.
As I watched people do it tonight, and I was like, boy, that looks like a lot of fun. You're 7 blocks from the KBF, and they waited, over an hour and 20 minutes to get in the gate. And when they got in, they didn't have all the giveaways available yet.
Oh,
so little problems, little things.
Yeah.
So, but
it happened.
We're here, we're having fun.
Exactly.
We're drinking good bourbon. So, come on.
Yeah. Do you guys want to divulge what we are actually sipping on tonight?
I actually haven't started with that bottle yet. So.
Oh, have you not? Well, guys, you're playing catch up, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But if you want to show it there, Roger.
We're drinking the Booker's, the third batch from 2023. It's called Mighty Fine Batch. And I can tell you, me and Carlos, when we first came out, I was listening to Carlos's show. This is a history. And I tasted it from his recommendation. And I eventually had 3 bottles of it. This is bottle number 2. I might have drunk the first one. So yeah, it's the Mighty Fine Batch from Booker's. And I'm not going to read the whole story on it, but it was 7 years, 1 month, and 10 days. And it's 126.6 proof.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's a good bottle. Actually, it's a great bottle, quite honestly. I know when we spoke before, we were like, what's one of your favorite Booker's batches? And that's one of the first ones that came to mind, or at least most recently, right? That was so good. And now we get to retaste it. Quite honestly, I hit this bottle when I first got it, but I haven't gone back to it in a little while. So it's going to be good to retaste it now.
Yeah,
Revisit.
I think that could be our
maybe
theme
you can
for
do a
tonight.
review on it and re-review it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
why
know
not?
it's revisiting older bottles. We might be a theme we could start with tonight. You know what I mean?
We could do
there
that.
you go.
Now, I do have a question though for you. And starting the night off with these questions, I'm going to hit you with probably a softball, but you'll probably think it's not. But what inspired you to start your channel? And are you surprised that you have that many subs and just such a following? I mean, did you ever envision that it would do that for you?
So the second question's easier because that one's a no. I never thought it was gonna, quite honestly. So if I go back, just like a lot of other channels, I started during the pandemic, and I don't know if that's really a good thing or a bad thing, because it might say that I was drinking at home more, if I really say it that way, right? But
Yeah.
I was seeing a whole bunch, so first off, I was a whiskey guy from the beginning, right? But I was more towards Scotch. And then I really didn't taste bourbon too much. Just like all of us, when we were younger, we probably had Wild Turkey 101 and 80 proof and all of that, but you didn't really enjoy it. That was just, shots and all this and that, right? So I had to revisit bourbon when I was actually getting tired of Scotch, quite honestly. And I went through tasting a few different types of alcohol, and I tasted a few bottles of bourbon, and I'm like, okay, this might be something I like. And I actually started out with, I might get some hate on this, but I started out with Four Roses. I don't even know what they call it. That $20 one, the one in the little plastic
Small bet select.
No, because it only costs like $20. So it was like the entry Four Roses.
Four Roses. I call it Four Roses Yellow Label.
Yeah, exactly. And then that got me over to 1792. So I'm starting to get into drinking a little bit of bourbon. And like everybody, I go onto YouTube and I start watching these videos. And I'm like, this is actually pretty cool. And I always like doing content for other stuff. So I was like, I wonder if I could start my own channel. So I started it. Started out with probably -5 subscribers, if you want to say that. But and it took a little while to at least get some. And I remember when I hit that first 100 subscribers, I was ecstatic. I was like, wow. And yeah, I just kept going. Now, just like everybody else, you get through your moods and you're like, I don't know if I should keep doing this. And I'm very lucky that I have a very supportive wife, although that's why I named the channel Whiskey Corner, because she threw me in a corner, basically, with my whiskey. But she is supportive, and there was thousands of times where she was like, no, just keep going. You like it. You like hanging out with people and talking about whiskey. So quite honestly, that's how the channel started. It was just, and me also teaching myself and learning about bourbon itself. I never really been so much into rye, and I'm still kind of not, but bourbon really, really piqued my curiosity.
Yeah. A lot more flavor on a bourbon than the Scotch, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, don't get me wrong. I still like some Scotch. Well, I still like Scotch, and when you have too much bourbon, I sometimes go back to the Scotch, right? So I have a whole little section of Scotch right behind me. Actually, that barrel right there, everything in the middle and at the bottom, it's all Scotch. So, I still dabble with the Scotch a little bit, but my favorite is bourbon. That's definitely.
There you go.
Yeah, and you stole one of the second question I had for you. First question I had for you
Oh,
was
okay. What was
you're
that?
telling me your starter bourbon, so being the Four Roses. So I'm gonna hop to. I've watched your show for a long time. You know that, and I'm a supporter of your channel and have enjoyed it. But what I've always enjoyed about it is your review. Can you review everything from the budget-friendly bottles to the premium bottles, and you kind of leave it open for everybody and say, hey, it's whatever you can afford, whatever you fits your palate. So
Yeah.
I think you can talk a little bit about that. That's what keeps it fresh with everybody, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we all have different budgets. We all have different tastes, right? So I try to do a little bit of everything. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, and you're able to score some great bottles at good prices. Sometimes you get a little bit of that FOMO and you have to spend a little bit more, or you just don't, right? Sometimes you just want to stay under a certain price range. And the good thing about bourbon or whiskey in general is that there's something out there for everybody, right? So just doing like expensive bottles or just budget bottles, like it's not really speaking to the masses. So want to put a little bit out there for everybody. And bourbon's getting expensive, y'all. So,
Oh
or
yeah.
it's already been getting expensive, but it keeps going up. And you gotta, you gotta, you gotta go through all types of price ranges, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Roger.
well, in the follow up, you mentioned, to start off the night before, we poured some Wild Turkey 8-year,
Mhm.
which is a variation on the 101 Wild Turkey that everybody started off with. So yeah, I think you're right. There's still going to be good bourbons you
Yep.
can afford, maybe a little more, a little pricier, but that are really, really good.
Yeah, there are. And it all goes back to what are you willing, like, what is it worth to you, right? We were just talking about that Wild Turkey Masters Keep before we went live. And, that's a $350 bottle, right? That's pricey. So that's definitely not a bottle for everybody. Like, I don't like. I know I was out there looking for it, but that's a sticker shock, right? So even if I did find it, I'd still be like, I don't know if I really want to spend that money, So
Yeah. Well, can't take it with you, Carlos. I mean, come on. And you never know what it's going to taste like. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is it going to be worth it to you? Is it not? I mean, there are always surprises and there's always letdowns. Now, in your past experience with bourbon, which ones just completely blew you away that was so unexpected? And which ones have you tried that were hyped up, but just really was a letdown for you?
Damn, there's so many, quite honestly. But
Now, don't say Buffalo Trace. I saw that last video you put out there. Did you get a lot of hate for that? Probably, huh?
I got a lot of hate on a lot of those bottles. But you know what? I welcome it. I'm like, brush my shoulders off. It's all right.
Hey, bad publicity is good publicity. But no, seriously, what bottle was so hyped up? Let's just say Beacon. We'll take for Master's Keep. You get it, and then you're like, oh man, I spent $350 or whatever, and I'm so disappointed. What bottle was that for you so far? It could be multiple bottles.
Yeah, I gotta say, the one main one that comes to mind, and it was because it's a unicorn bottle of mine, right? I gave myself a nice little birthday present with my wife's approval, obviously, but I gave myself a nice little birthday present. I believe it was last year, and I got myself a GTS. Now, I paid a little bit more, a George C. Stagg. I paid a little bit more than MSRP, honestly, a lot more than MSRP. Not secondary, but a lot more than MSRP. So it was the 2023 one. And the 2023 bottle, I don't think was their best batch, quite honestly. So that really hit hard, man, because it's a unicorn bottle of mine. I tasted a 19, I tasted a 22, and these is all at bottle shares, right? I've never had one of those, the actual bottle. And then I overpay for it. I get it home and I'm like so excited. I popped this. I think I popped it on like my birthday stream or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is all right. And
I
as you
did
get more into
that.
that bottle, it was just too like it tasted nothing like any other batch that I tasted.
When we were in Bardstown in April, Roger and I and several other Bourbon Legends, I had went out when Detling had, and I'm sure you're familiar with Detling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a gold top.
Oh, nice.
I lucked into the gold top. I didn't tell any of them, it's going to be a surprise. We get in the hotel room that first night. Look what I've got here, boys. We pop it, we pour it,
Nice.
and everybody was like,
Okay.
What's going on here? And I'm like,
Are you sure that's Detling?
that's a 250 bottle.
Yeah.
And now, granted, I haven't went back and revisited it since April, so I'm hoping when I go back, it's going to be a banger bottle.
Yeah.
But to follow up, now, which one have you had low expectations for, and it knocked your socks off?
Most recently, quite honestly, the Old Fit 7.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
really
bottle.
I really like that bottle, and I didn't think I was going to. We all know that, or if you don't know, if there are people out there that don't know, Old Fits is larceny barrels, right? Mm-hmm. And I am not a big larceny fan. I like some of their barrel proofs, some I don't like, and I hate the small batch. So I didn't know what to expect with Old Fit 7. And I bought that, and that blew my socks off, honestly. Let's just say I bought that one bottle, and then I had to get myself some backups. And I'm so against backups right now because I hate floor whiskey, and I have a crap load of floor whiskey that you guys can't see. And just adding backups of bottles is going to create, obviously, more floor whiskey. And I had to because I really like that one. Oh, another one, quite honestly, is that Jack Daniel's Toasted. That was amazing.
The heritage toasted is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not a bit ashamed to say that I have floor whiskey of both of those you just said. So if it wants to live on the floor, it is earthquake safe at my house.
Yeah, and so we can form a support group, Floor Whiskey. The Floor Whiskey support
Whiskey
group.
Anonymous.
Floor Whiskey Anonymous. Because when I first moved into my house here, I had bathroom whiskey. Because I had this big old counter in my bathroom in the downstairs basement, and I was unloading boxes and putting it on there. And I took a picture of it one time, and I was like, this is not a good thing. I got to get some shelves up.
It's not, man. I mean, and I hate it, quite honestly, because I'm like, I'm kind of like OCD, and I'm always like, did we lose Craig?
No. He had to step away.
Okay. I'm kind of like OCD, and I'm always like trying to fix the bottles back here to fit more and make it look nicer and all of that. So every time I look at that floor whiskey, I'm just like, it kind of irks me. And he's in the chat, the Rye guy. He sent me a picture once where he was like, oh, forget floor whiskey. I got stair whiskey. So going up to like his whiskey room, it's like he has whiskey all along the stairs. And I'm like, that is crazy.
Carlos, I had to put this comment up. That's my wife. Lots of floor whiskey. Yeah. Yeah.
Exclamation. Oh,
guilty. I'm guilty.
Today I felt pretty good because I was able to move 6 bottles off the floor and put them up on racks and in shelves.
Oh, nice.
I was feeling pretty good about myself, so we need to have this support group meet every once in a while for everybody, the Floor Whiskey Anonymous, and we'll have to talk about it. One of the things, getting off just bourbon and things like that, one thing I do remember about when you first started your channel is you might be like Doc Martinez, just a little bit of a Star Wars fan. I mean, you have the shirt on, you got the artwork in the back, and it just a little bit. And if I
Just a
remember
tiny
right,
bit.
I think you have a stormtrooper somewhere in your house.
I do actually. Let me see if I could show without moving the camera too much. Maybe. There you go.
Yep. See, he's got a guard. That's what we need for our whiskey. He's got
Now,
a stormtrooper to guard
is
his
that
whiskey.
just a mannequin, like a prop, or do you actually get in that and do the 501 guard and all that?
You know what? I wish I could, but no. That is actually an animatronic for Christmas. It actually came with like a candy cane instead of the little blasters or whatever. And unfortunately, I turned it off because all he says is like Christmas phrases. It's like,
man.
Yeah. So
Well, that's not intimidating. That's not intimidating.
Not at all.
So
but
I have to. This is totally off since Roger just run us off the rails.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
Carlos was asking me, how did you get the name Bourbon Santa? And it's because for 23 years now, I've professionally portrayed the old Jolly Elf. And one time I had a community event, had the Miss Arkansas was there, Santa was there.
Ooh, nice.
And they had a stormtrooper there. and that's about the only time I really got my feelings hurt, because nobody wanted to talk to Miss Arkansas or me. They all wanted to go to the stormtrooper. And I'm like, it's middle of December. Well, what the hell is going on here? So you know what I had to do for like an hour was talk to Miss Arkansas. And, that was really a tough
That was
gig.
tough.
Sitting there talking to her the whole time. But
our prayers are with you with that one, man, because you had a tough time there.
It was.
That's going to stay with you the rest of your life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm always surprised like how many people that I talk to. I met some really cool people at I was at the Bruzel event, the Bruzel Takeover, and it was really cool. You get to meet people, and a lot of people mentioned the Star Wars stuff in the back. Yeah, you're the guy with the Darth Vader in the back and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, so it's cool. I guess it's a conversation starter as well.
There you go.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
When I first started getting into the channel, you talked about it, and a couple of times, and it's you've incorporated it into your setup and everything like that, and it's you. It's part of you. It's what Yeah. Because I know that's the one thing you've done. What 700 plus videos? If you didn't know that,
I did not know that.
Our fact coordinator went out and checked. Our producer.
Yeah,
we've got a whole staff here.
whole staff over here.
A whole staff.
All on the take. They all want to take that money away from us.
Well, they're trying to take our darn bourbon. But anyway, you get 700 videos. And what's been the hardest part of staying consistent?
Yeah.
In this game? Because, I mean, we're just getting started. Yeah. And we're trying to find that niche that we like to do. But what's your secret?
Honestly, man, I mean, it's no secret. There's no magic bullet, and quite honestly, I don't think I'm doing a good job at it. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. Quite honestly, at this point, because staying consistent is hard, man. I mean, to me, the editing is the worst part. Right, I can sit here and record a video. Like, there's videos on my memory card or on my SD card that I've never edited. I have videos going back all the way to like the beginning of the year that are just sitting there, and I just end up deleting them because I've made changes in the background or I have like Christmas decorations or whatever. And if I were to ever edit them, you can tell that it's not a recent video, That is why our friend Bruzel wears that same blue shirt.
Yeah. Every video.
He can. Yeah.
It's true. And SLB drinks, right? They always just wear the black shirt with the SLB thing on it. They never really do anything behind new behind them because it's just easy to put it in out that way.
I have found we have done just over, I should say I have done just over 100 videos. Yeah, the editing, one thing that we have found, and I may be giving away a secret here, you sit here and you work your butt off, spend minutes to hours, depending, producing a video, putting it out there. And then our buddy Marty from Life on the Patio takes a fresh crack, pops it, sets it down, puts a cork on top, and he gets, 3,000 views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, everybody start sending your fresh cracks to me. We're going to start doing this too. And that's the most popular videos that we have. And I'm like, that takes 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally, you have a template. You just drag that video into it, maybe change the music up a little bit, and you're getting, thousands of views.
Yeah.
Then I have another video, that you take an hour and lucky to get 200 views. So
yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy how it goes and like where the attention goes. And then also like, I don't know, I guess it's the algorithm or whatever. I have no idea, but you could put out the same video as somebody else, same exact thing, same exact format. And depending on what channel it is, right? They could get like 35,000 views. And yours got like less than 100, right? Like, I don't know, but technically it should be going out there to everybody because it's kind of the same thing. But I guess on the back end,
Yeah, I don't know how all those analytics and all that algorithms things work. I just know it starts out being fun, but then it actually does, kind of turn into a job. And that's kind of like our niche is this show, and it's that live stream energy. I think that, those are things that you can't fake. You can't replicate it a lot of times, like on a recorded video. So like, what is your favorite? I mean, do you like doing your lives more or making videos, or what's your genre, if you will, that really gets you going?
Honestly, I like both the lives and the videos. I hate the editing part, but I like being in front of the camera. And if I could hang out with people in front of the camera, I'm good with that. That's why I love the live so much. But you guys know there's a lot that goes into a live as well, right? There's no editing, right? But the planning process and just making sure everything is working good, that also takes a toll on you. So it's not just like you come and you hit, let's go live and, it goes perfect, right? So if you could just sit there and just talk to people and have a few pours with people, that would be amazing. But,
well,
that's why the pub ones are so cool, I think. And I wish I could do more of those, but I don't know. It's also tough knowing when to go live as well. There's so many people going live right now. So
oh yeah. We thought we found the perfect spot Thursday nights.
Yeah.
And then, like I said at the intro, and it's Thursday night football. Yeah. Nothing like going up against football, right? Yeah. Okay. We didn't think about that when we started it in June, but
well,
we're good.
We
can watch both.
Exactly, right? And you know what? Like sometimes, who is it? Is it Bourbon and Balls that like they'll do like the sports theme on it as well? So you could also incorporate it in there somehow.
Yeah. We're working on it.
You've tried. Have you had a little bit of the bookers? And so far, I still like it. I'll give you. I still like it. I think it holds up. But
dude,
what's your opinion?
I've been sipping on it as well. Like I really like it. Like you're getting like The cool thing about this one, I think, is that it doesn't really bring it back. For me, it doesn't really bring it back to the like regular Booker's Notes. I think the first one of this year kind of brought it back to that, like, like that dusty peanut. But this is such a good batch. You're getting like the little toasted oak, you're getting the creamy vanilla. It's just good. It's just a good drinker, a good pour.
Yeah, I'm going to be going through that bottle again, and I'll be down to the last one, but that's okay.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I still get the peanut butter on this, or the peanut.
Yeah, I get that at the end.
Yeah,
I always pick that up in the end. I mean, it's part of the
I like
game.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peanut,
I tell you what, people get too in depth and they want to compare, and I know we're all susceptible to it. They want to compare something to the best that they've ever tried.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be hard to do that, and then eventually it's got to just stand on its own and be something that it came out for this batch. And when you find something like that, you buy it and enjoy it. And honestly, with Booker's, they've always been a little more expensive, but $79 to $99, if you find it in those range, buy it, because
Yeah.
I don't think you can go wrong. Plus, you've got a neat little box that you can play with later on.
Exactly.
I don't
there
know.
you go.
What can you do with that box? I mean, I could see like when people used to have, like photos, real photos, like maybe you could use it as a photo organizer or something. I mean, maybe you could put samples in. I don't know what. Is that it?
2-ounce
The
samples
sample?
fit
Perfect?
perfectly in the boxes.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
samples.
they did that on purpose, right?
I think
No.
who was it? I think Whiskey Row at some point he put them up as shelves where he puts like his Glencairns in them as well.
Yeah.
So that's something good. Or you know what? Like even like the corks. When you finish a bottle and they tell you to keep, and you should kind of keep that cork, throw it in a Booker's box.
Yeah.
Why not?
See,
That'd
you
work.
didn't know we've got a green show going right now. We're showing people all the uses for their old Booker's boxes.
There you go. There you go, man.
Yeah, in the comment section, you guys should write, what do you do with your old Booker's box? We could maybe find a whole new use for them.
Yeah.
Oh, I like what Chris Jenkins said. He said, I seen the boxes turned into a smoker. That's awesome.
A smoker, huh?
Oh yeah, I've seen somebody do that because
Yeah.
that plastic would hold up to that.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'd like to see somebody turn them all into like Jenga pieces, like giant Jenga pieces. That'd be pretty cool as well.
Huh. Well,
I don't know if you can do it, but
I feel content may be coming on here.
Yeah, we might have a
No,
contest to see who can come up with the best use for a Booker's box.
I actually like the Jenga. Like that would be great on a live. Like have 2 or 3 friends over and you play, but it couldn't be called Jenga. It'd have to be called Booker's or something. I don't know.
Benga. Booker's
Jenga.
Jenga. There you go. Benga.
Bazinga.
Oh, the Jenga. There you go.
Okay, let's move on here. Let's get back into this. Where do you see, Carlos, the future of your show? What do you want to do that you haven't done yet that maybe is down the pipeline? Doesn't have to be set in stone. It could just be something that you would like to try to do.
I like what I'm doing right now. Like I said, it doesn't always bring the biggest views, but it's not about the views. Like I would love to grow the channel and just do this full time. That's all our what everybody aspires for, right? But quite honestly, I'm having fun with what I'm doing. Something that I do want to do is so I do live streams right now with Jason with Whiskey Therapy, and we were just talking about it the other day. I want to have those more structured and more consistent, let's say, right? So we're working on that. So that's something new that we're seeing. I don't know. Like,
have you ever thought about doing barrel picks or gatherings? takeovers or anything like that?
The takeovers would be cool. I mean, I've done barrel picks, not with Whiskey Corner, but Whiskey Corner, like me going with like I'm part of a bottle club here in Tampa. It's called the North Tampa Bottle Club. So I've gone to a few barrel picks and stuff like that. And with Poor Decisions, we've already done some barrel picks as well. So Poor Decisions, Poor Decisions is a barrel picking club that we have as well with a few YouTubers like Matt, Whiskey Wisdom, Sean, Echoes of Eternity, Bourbon Drop. So we've done that, but yeah, it'd be cool to do just a Whiskey Corner barrel pick. That is definitely something I want to do in the future. I just think that, and we had our Trends That Need to Die in 2025 live stream on our last live stream. I just feel that barrel picks right now are so saturated. It's so saturated that I want to do it at a right time and when it actually makes sense, not just do it just to do it, you know?
Yeah. Find something unique.
We kind of find ourselves in that same situation. You know, why are we doing this? You know, because we're honestly, the Bourbon Legends are not a YouTube channel, if you would, you know, per se. We're kind of using the social media format to grow our collective, as we call it. You know, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. We would like to see on our side, you know, meetups and things like that. But I'm right there with you. It's a scary time in the bourbon world to be buying a barrel of whiskey.
Yep.
You know, timing has to be right, and it has to be the right juice. You know, it's like you want something that's unique. I don't know if you saw our show a couple of weeks ago, or it was last week actually, where they all start to run together. But we had the guys on from Bourbon Together, and they're doing one-offs, off-profile, you know, type barrels, and they're very successful with that. And you know,
They invest a lot of time into it and a lot of effort to find those, you know, unique barrels and bottlings that they can bring to their group. And when you put it out on the line and it goes out in 30 seconds, it's sold out. You got to be doing something right. So,
yeah, exactly.
And that's the ultimate goal is that you want it to go, you want to be able to sell it, but you want to be able to make sure it's the right one that you'll enjoy down the road too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think there's a few good distilleries out there, more kind of like craft distilleries that, you know, like it's definitely piquing curiosity, and not a lot of people can get them. So if you do a barrel pick of that, you know, that's definitely gonna be something that a lot of people are gonna be interested in, right? Like I could probably like Evernorth, like anything with like Evernorth, ASW, short barrel to some extent as well. It's like this, people can't find that in certain places, and when you make that available to them, that's definitely going to pique some interest.
Yeah, ASW is not available in our region, not in Memphis, and definitely not in Arkansas.
Oh no,
but no, we don't have those, and I know you've got a good relationship with them.
Yeah,
you know, it's something we want to try. We're going to try. I mean, a couple of our members, Kenneth Tupelo Runner, has got quite a few of the ASW Fiddler bottles, things like that. Speaking of a bourbon, so this is the last question that I have that I've just lined up, but what is the one bourbon, if you only had one bourbon to pour for the rest of your life, what might it be?
That's tough, man. Wow. Like all bourbon enthusiasts, you know, it all really depends on how you feel at a certain time. But I guess if I had to only pick one, then I guess I will always be sipping some proofy stuff, because Stag Jr. is probably one of my favorite bourbons of all time.
Yeah.
And you didn't get any this year, did you?
I did not get any this year. No.
Well, any of this year's.
Yet. And you bring up a good subject because this is breaking news.
Okay.
Only on the Bourbon Legends channel.
Breaking news.
But
Oh no, it's also on the Whiskey Corner channel.
it's on Whiskey Corner channel.
We're
Yep,
breaking
and it's on
news
Whiskey
both
Corner.
places.
We're all over the place here.
Breaking barriers here.
Breaking barriers, but from what I understand, they were tasting at Buffalo Trace this week for the KBF.
Yeah.
Batch 25A of Stag was made available to the guest to try.
Oh, nice.
They weren't selling it yet, but they have it available. So we do know, as I say, it does exist.
Yeah. And did you guys see? I don't know if you guys have seen the national tour that they're doing now.
I saw that.
Yeah. Everybody's going on the road.
Yeah, exactly. So they are coming down here to Tampa. So I'm excited for that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I think I can drive. I can drive to Kentucky faster than I could drive anywhere else that they're going to be close to us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be in St. Louis, but for us, where I'm at, you can be in Kentucky same amount of time.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question for you. Do you have a question for us?
Do I have a question for you guys? So you mentioned that Bourbon Legends is not really a YouTube channel, right? So I guess the question would be, when you guys first started Bourbon Legends, did you see it going the route that it's going now, or did it just fall into place as that, or how did it get to where you guys are at right now?
Well, funny story. It started out as a big joke. Several of us would get on Discord and just chat, and somebody brought up the word Bourbon Legends. I don't know if it was me or Roger or Mike or Adam. I don't know who it was. Somebody just said Bourbon Legends, and I'm like, that's catchy. I like that. And I made a T-shirt, said the Bourbon Legends. Okay.
Nice.
And so we were just like, oh yeah, that's legendary, whatever. So when we went to Bardstown in April of this year, we all had our shirts on, and all these people would just come up and they're like, that is a cool shirt. That's a great logo. What's the Bourbon Legends?
Oh, nice.
And we're like, it's a club, it's a group. And after a few pours, that first night, we were sitting there and I'm like, I think we could make this thing work.
Yeah.
I think that we could make a club, an online club or whatever, Bourbon Legends. So of course, started right off with a website.
Discord.
Then we did Discord, then Facebook, and then kind of in the back door here, we slipped into YouTube. And I don't know, we're just kind of going with the flow. I mean,
we've been adding more things to Instagram, which we will going forward, because we're trying to find the format that Instagram will accept. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
They don't accept everything.
Yep.
But I can promise you this, 6 months ago, I would have never in a million years thought that I'd be sitting here hosting a show, talking to people. And that's
awesome. That,
I mean, it's not surprising, but
you guys look like you guys enjoy it. Like you guys are having fun. So that
it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, we've got our sponsors, our secret sponsors.
Yeah.
My secret sponsor is Wild Turkey and Old Dominic.
Oh,
I mention them every show. They don't give me any money, haven't given me any but one thing about Wild Turkey is they do have who? A legend.
Mr. Jimmy
Russell. We bow to the legend. We will go every time we go and try to see Jimmy Russell.
Oh, yeah.
He is a legend. In his 70 what?
Well, he's almost into his 71st year.
He is there.
Oh, did it?
Year.
Has it already been the anniversary? My goodness.
So he's moved on to
70
70.
was last year. Yeah.
Could you imagine being in a job for 71 years?
Yeah,
that you enjoyed that much.
Yeah, well, it's not a job for him. It's, well, thanks for coming on and sharing this Bookers, but do you have time to stick around and maybe we can drink something else?
Yeah, I got time.
I mean, I know that now this is the fake part of YouTube, right? Because we're not going to like just, I mean, we already planned this. We're going to drink some Bardstown High Wheat.
And so what
I've
we're
already got
doing
my
here,
Glen. My Glen is cleaned out.
this is a
Yep.
fresh crack.
Oh,
Look
a
at
fresh
that.
crack of
Nice.
Fresh crack of a new bottle. That
I
tells
might
you,
end up finishing mine.
Carlos and I. We've hit ours a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I my other one I finished, and I am going to keep one of the batches, the first batches, which were distilled in 2018. So I have a bottle of it that I've tucked away back behind that I won't open because it's 2018 batch. Because this thing got reviews that were off the charts. Everybody, when they first had it, fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is we have Mike, who's part of our group. He fell in love with it, went through a whole bottle in about 2 weeks. And it was, oh, there we go. Get a little pop.
Well,
That was a nice.
for the money, it's a hard one to beat.
It is.
Yeah. And we're going to see, we're doing, hey, going back to what we said before, this is kind of going back and reviewing it again. It's that to make sure that it's still there and it's still holding up. I want to remind everybody, if you want to win, be part of tonight's drawing. We're going to be giving away 3 bottles tonight. It's
Three
hashtag
whole
win.
bottles.
3 whole bottles, not partial bottles, not like the ones we've got around here, but 3 whole bottles. It's hashtag win. Unfortunately, we can't get it if you put it on Carlos's stream. You have to pop over to the Bourbon Legends, to our stream, and subscribe, and then put in hashtag win, and you'll be part of the giveaway for tonight. We're going to give away 3. One is a for our 300th subscriber, which was a what?
Craig? It's a peerless store pick that came from a market district in Indianapolis, Indiana, I believe is who had bought that barrel. Very good. It was so good that when we got to taste it from the barrel, Alex was the guy there that was drilling the barrel for us, and we all had a pour of it straight out of the barrel. You never drink bourbon in a rick house because, man, it's like eating fish on the shore. It just tastes so much better there. I immediately got on the phone, and when I found out where it was going, I called Mike Brock, and I'm like, look, dude, you got to get me some of these bottles. And I called those stores up there 3 times a week for like 4 months before it ever finally dropped. And I'm giving one of them away, for crying out loud. And then we're giving away the Old Glory. We're giving away the Old Glory first.
And the Old Glory is all because of our listeners and our people that are faithful legends, Bourbon Legends. Because last week on Monday we had an impromptu live. If you didn't know,
This week,
Carlos.
Roger. It was
This week,
3 days
earlier
ago.
This week, the impromptu live. We were kind of going to do a giveaway that night. We gave away a bottle that night, and it was for our Patreon members, which were very heavy and strong with our Patreon members. But we had the idea, and I thought of something. I was trying to think of something to do. And Old Glory came up because it's a distillery out of Clarksville, Indiana, that we
Tennessee,
Clarksville, Tennessee. Sorry, Clarksville, Tennessee had caught my attention with some single barrels they had dropped in the Memphis market, and I really enjoyed it. Had a good time with it. I made a contact with the brand representative from there and was talking to him a little bit because just enjoyed, got some more information. And when I looked out, they had a YouTube page. And they had a YouTube page that only had 42 subscribers to it. Yet the content was very good and it was very interesting. And it's just, you could tell it was a husband and wife who owned the distillery, trying to get it to move along. And we kind of adopted it on our Facebook page, asking people to like and subscribe. They started out the night last Monday night with 55 subscribers on the page.
Nice.
By the end of the evening, after everybody's work, there were over 123 subscribers. The gentleman that is a brand representative was texting me the whole time going, "You guys are awesome. This is great. This is," and I said, "Well, and we are what?"
Legendary. But can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
You know, we have a whole new audience tonight.
Oh, we do.
So,
So they
hey, let's do this again. Everybody who didn't already subscribe to Old Glory, go to Old Glory Distilling, find them on YouTube, and give them a subscribe and a thumbs up. Let's bring them over 200 tonight.
Oh, that
I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I'm trying to capture lightning in a bottle again. I don't know.
I know. But the big key is the gentleman from there, he was so happy that we did this and we took on this. He sent us a single barrel out of barrel number 187 and sent it to us to give away. And that's one of the second bottle we're giving away tonight. And then the third bottle we're giving away is a what, Craig?
It's an Elijah Craig. I'm going to walk over and grab it. While I'm walking over and grabbing this, okay, I was going to ask someone to drop the comment. Chill Will did.
Chill Will on top of that, our Chill Will Rocco, and he has his own YouTube page as well, but he doesn't want you to subscribe to it because he doesn't update it and doesn't have a lot of content. But just so you know, Chill Will Rocco. Oh, it's a barrel proof.
I didn't even know that.
Barrel proof, 124.2. 11-year-old 5-month batch B523. So we'll be giving that one away as well.
Oh, can I get in?
Yeah, you can get in. You just got to subscribe. I know you probably don't subscribe to the channel, but
oh yeah, I'll get out there and subscribe to the channel, and I'll put in #win. And
I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball.
Oh
boy, hold on. Here we go. I got my Kitcher's mitt. I'm ready.
So, since you're giving away bottles, let's add a fourth one. Roger, you said that sometimes it's hard to find some ASW stuff. So I have a Fiddler Toasted Rye.
Holy moly, boys and girls.
And I'll put that in as the fourth bottle.
4 bottles. Come on. That's outrageous. All right. So that means then we're going to have to wait here just a little bit more. We need to get more. I'm going to look real quick. Hold on here. I want to see how many people are in on this thing. 39 people. Come on, guys. Y'all can do better than that. We have 46 watching right now. Do you not want a free bottle of whiskey? You need to go hit #win. Get in there, for crying out loud.
Get into the Bourbon Legends stream.
Fiddler over there.
Yeah, #win. And I can tell you, we talked about it at the beginning of the night in our news about a toasted barrel. Thus, we have a toasted barrel of ASW Fiddler, which isn't available in a lot of our markets. Yeah. You get to try it and be one of the first.
There you go. Now, I do want to say one thing before we do the drawing. Excuse me. When you win one of these bottles, I want you to go to thebourbonlegends.com, and there's a comment section there. I want you to put your name on there and your address. Get with me.
Screen name too.
So that way I can get you the right bottles. Otherwise, I don't know, Carlos, you give away a lot of stuff on your channel. You ever have people that win and then they don't want to claim their prize?
I've had that, and I will say I'm also horrible at sending more specifically samples. But yes, I've had people that I have actually a bottle here already packaged up that the person has not sent me their information yet.
Hold on a second. Breaking news.
Hold on. Breaking news again.
Ernest Peacock, a.k.a. he is a bourbon legend. He is providing some Old Glory samples, an Old Glory sample for tonight as well, of a single barrel that's not even been released.
I forgot about Ernest talking about that.
Nice.
So we've got count them, 5 giveaways.
5
know it's our
giveaways.
300 subscribers, but we've got 5 giveaways.
You know what? This is going to be damn hard to top when we get 500.
Yeah, and
We
I
might
don't
have
know
to do
about
like RJ and give away 10 bottles on the 500.
But I think you guys should put that. We need the likes up, right? I don't know how many likes we have right now, but everybody that's on right now has to like this live stream.
Has to hit the like button. Come on, hit the likes button.
You
the
heard
like
Carlos. Hit like.
It's easy. It'll take a couple of seconds.
Yeah, hit
So
the like button.
It'll take you a second if you're
while
fast.
we're waiting for the likes, what do you think about the weeded version of the Origins again? What do you think? We're revisiting it.
The high wheat version.
I
High
still
wheat.
love it, honestly. It's probably one of my favorite weeders, and I haven't put out this video yet, by the way, but I do have it recorded, and I'll give you guys a little
sneak peek.
This beat out 2 other very similar and improved weeders.
One of them didn't happen to have a red wax top on it, did it?
I will neither deny or
confirm
or say that that's one of them. But
Okay.
could be.
Oh, boys and girls, we've got another future guest out there in our live stream, and he's in there. Mr. Bobby Bad Axe Bourbon is online with us right now. Well, I think we all are familiar with Bobby.
Bobby.
So put your tomahawks out there, put them on the chop. Make sure you put in #win. Make sure you represent by hitting like on all the pages and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Whiskey Corner, the Bourbon Legends, and Old Glory Distilling, because we want to boost their numbers up. And then also, if you're not a part of Bobby's Bad Axe Bourbon, one of my beautiful subs out there is going to go and put his link, and we'll get Bobby some subscribers too, even though he doesn't need them because he's popular and a legendary by himself.
He is legendary. Bobby's the man. Shout out to Bobby over there, Bad Axe Bourbon.
Now next week, what Carlos? We had decided Monday night when we were getting all these subs for Old Glory. That's the spontaneity of this stuff. I just said, hey, we're going to give away a bottle every week in September. So technically, we've given enough bottles tonight, or we will give enough tonight that we wouldn't have to give any more. But we're going to every week we're going to give a bottle, and I've got one next week. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. When I was tasting this high wheat, I don't remember it being as sweet as it is, and I get a little bit of a cake batter on it, like a vanilla yellow cake mix, and that just jogged my memory that next week I'm going to give away this bottle.
Ooh, nice.
Out of distribution, you'll never get this bottle anymore. If you don't see it on a shelf somewhere, you're never going to get it. I'm giving it away. It's a lower proof. What is the proof on this? 86 proof. But I'm telling you guys, that is like licking the bowl after your mom made a yellow cake. and you lick it. Oh my God. I'm going to give that away next week.
And that's Wild Turkey Spot. And I can tell you one thing. If you make an old fashioned out of it this fall, it is a perfect old fashioned for the winter, for the fall, for the football season. You're watching your favorite football game. You pour that and put that into I might make it right now. Okay, no, I gotta say,
let's do it. Are you guys ready to do it? Let's.
Oh, hold on. I want to promote for next week too, because it's somebody that Carlos knows really well. It's his compadre on a lot of his lives, and I'm gonna let you say who he is, Carlos. Our guest next week is who?
Jason at Whiskey Therapy.
And what he's going to bring to the table next week, which we need his help, is he's a mixologist. That's what I'm going to call him, because he is the master of mixing. And he's going to mix us some mixed drinks for the fall so that you can have that old fashioned, that Manhattan, and a whole bunch of other different things. And he's going to provide a few things on our show that we're going to talk about, and we're going to mix some drinks. But then also, you can always go to his channel, and he's got all kinds of content on that. And he buys liqueurs, he buys all the stuff that you need to put it together, and he loves doing it. That's the fun part. He loves doing it.
I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So Jason and I live like maybe 10 to 12 minutes away from each other. So every time I go over, like it's like he is like the bartender at like one of your favorite bars, because he's always making drinks. He has everything laid out, and I'm just like, and he's always offering me a cocktail. I'm like, no, man, I just want to drink some whiskey neat. But that's just what he loves doing. He's always there, like making everybody cocktails, and he enjoys it, man. So shout out to him.
That'll be fun next week. We're looking forward to that.
We'll try that. All right.
All right.
Are we ready? I want to give something away. I got like a wallet here in my back pocket that's full of money burning a hole in it. I'm ready to give something away.
All right.
Let me get this. I'm going to try to keep Carlos on here. I'm going to try to get on the stage. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me go back. I got to figure this out. This is a new way of, we usually spin the wheel, and we've upgraded now. So we're going to share this screen, and let me see if it'll work. There it is. Hey, hashtag win. Anybody, now is your last chance. I'm going to give you like, I don't know.
Let's go 2 minutes.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds. Okay.
I mean, it's not hard to hit. It's not hard to hit win, right?
I mean,
all right.
It's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy hashtag.
I didn't want to do something like, the Bourbon Legends are giving away 3 bottles tonight.
All right.
All right, I'm going to change the color of this screen, try to make it look a little prettier here. Let's see. Okay, I think I've wasted enough time, right? I think we're ready. All right, folks. For the bottle of... Roger, help me out here. I've already forgotten. The first bottle is the Old Glory. The Old Glory.
Oh, you're going to do the Old Glory first. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do the Old Glory.
Okay. Old Glory.
All right, we're going to do Old Glory. And then, okay, Old Glory. Will, if you don't mind, will you write this down so I will remember what we gave away in what order, please?
And who we gave it to, please?
Thank you, Will. I know Will will do this for me. All right, we're going to draw. Here we go. For the first winner, the Old Glory bottle. Who's it going to be? I need sound effects here.
Pew, pew, pew.
Daniel Beasley.
Daniel
won. This is going to be a bottle that Daniel won't have to buy.
Congrats, it's legendary, Daniel. Because Daniel always says he never wins. Well, and he has won tonight.
Daniel, his luck has turned around.
Congrats, Daniel.
And we know he's legendary.
Yeah, Daniel is legend. We can, off the air, Carlos, we can tell you stories about Daniel.
Okay.
Off the Let's do the next drawing, okay? The next drawing is for the Peerless, for our 300th sub, the Peerless store pick, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Who is it going to be? Gina Luca.
Gina, congrats.
Gina from Illinois. From Indiana. Your husband is going to be happy.
Yeah.
If you decide to share that bottle with you. And now that just came not far from where you reside. And you can thank Mike Brock for picking that bottle up for me back in the spring of the year. All right, so
Okay,
we've given
the
away
next
2
one.
bottles.
Okay, we give away 2 bottles. We need to give away the sample from Ernest, which is Old Glory.
Okay.
And remember, if you haven't went out and subscribed to Old Glory's YouTube page, please go out and do it now, because Ernest is kind enough to do this for us and send a sample out of a single barrel that has not been released, something that is going to be you can't find on the shelves. This is for that, and it is hit the button.
Let's
Hit the button,
spin.
Marty.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Chris Jenkins.
Jenkins.
My goodness. Congratulations for that sample. I bet you.
Congrats, Chris.
I would almost bet that almost could be hand delivered from Ernest to Chris.
I'm thinking it might be.
I bet you that one probably will be hand delivered since they're in that same area.
Chris brings a lot to the Bourbon YouTube network, and I'll mention that. He's a moderator on a lot of channels. He's helped us out. He's always there, and we've got mods, we've got wrenches, but he's always there on a lot of channels. So that's a good thing. Chris, enjoy awesome. That win. Enjoy that bottle.
Thank you. All right. Next up, bottle number 4, the Elijah Craig. See, you've always heard the story about what comes around goes around, or what goes around comes around, right?
Yep.
This bottle right here was donated to me Sunday night from no other than Daniel Beasley. He wanted to give back to the Bourbon Legends by giving us a Elijah Craig bottle. That's why Daniel won tonight, guaranteed. You do a good deed, it'll come back in return for you. We're going to spin that wheel for the Elijah Craig. Here we go.
I love the sound effects.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. James
Caldwell!
Hey, James!
Congrats, James.
Thanks, James. Hey, little inside information. James just lives right up the road from Roger, so I bet that one will be hand delivered as well.
Yep, that'll be hand delivered. I enjoy talking. I met James up with James the other night. We had a very good conversation. He looks very professional in that picture. I don't know about you, but got a tie on, the whole bit.
I mean, he was all decked out there.
He's all decked out.
All right, folks, we've given away 4 bottles tonight. I feel like an auctioneer or something trying to give away all these bottles. All right, Carlos, do you want to do the honors of going do, or?
Yeah, I can. I can do the do thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go with the fifth and final spin. I guess it's a spin. I don't know. Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Tony G.
Tony G. Congratulations. Now, Tony G, I know, is probably not one of our Bourbon Legends. I think that one came from Carlos's channel there. So,
but he could be. He could be a brand new legend for tonight.
He could be.
So where do they go?
I think he's a brand new legend.
He could be a brand new Legends. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll either stick him in the Legends corner or we'll put him in the whiskey corner. Either one, he's going to get that bottle. Just like I said, folks, send me your addresses. I don't really need anybody's address other than Tony G. I know everybody else. We can get the bottles to you guys. Tony, if you're still watching, I hope you are. Send me your information there, thebourbonlegends.com. Go to the comments section, drop me a line, and we'll make sure that Carlos gets that bottle to you.
Yep.
Carlos, thanks for coming on, man. I had a hell of a good time.
I had a good time, too.
I know it's
you guys,
nearly 10:30 over there in your part of the world.
It is. It's early. Some people.
You
would
have,
say.
you have to get up and go to work in the morning?
Yes and no.
Oh,
So
yes and no.
I already had it off, but I have a meeting tomorrow,
Okay.
so it's
Yeah,
not
'cause
early.
You were supposed to
Okay.
go to the Bourbon Fest, so yeah, I'm not gonna rub it in.
Yeah. That's why he was
I'm
upset.
not
We weren't
gonna
going to
rub
bring
it
that
in.
up, but you had to bring it up, so that means we've got a drink. Since
Yeah.
since you brought it up, we're going to have another toast to
I'm empty.
the
Do I need to
Kentucky
pour
Bourbon
another?
Festival. May everybody get wet, rainy, and no, that's not what we want to do. Hey, I want to toast everybody. Thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. We had a lot of people on here, and I appreciate it. Bobby jumping on for a little bit. I know that it's not his Friday, and he's still at work probably. But we want to appreciate everybody coming on and jumping on. Anybody you want to thank, Craig?
I want to thank Carlos. I want to thank everybody from Carlos's channel, Whiskey Corner. I'll thank everybody from the Bourbon Legends. Go to Carlos's channel, Whiskey Corner, like, subscribe to his channel there. Lots of good content. Lots of things that you can air out your frustrations with on the top 5 whiskeys he won't buy anymore.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
And Carlos,
Sounds
your
about
final
right.
closing words. We're going to give you the closing words.
Oh, wow. So much pressure. Well, I want to thank you guys, and you guys are doing an awesome job here. I had fun. I appreciate you guys inviting me on, and yeah, this was a great live. Thank you, everybody that is in chat and watching. Congrats to all the winners, and yeah, just cheers, y'all.
yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
And as always, remember, it's not about the bourbon in the bottle that makes you a legend. It's the bonds that you create with that make you one. And on that note, have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you back next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. Carlos, thank you again, my friend.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Be legendary.
Pour one more for the stories we've told of barrels and bottles and whiskey gold. From grain to glass, through fire and flame, every pour's got a legend's name.